So I've been doing YouTube since 2014, and through the last 10 years, I've made multiple channels, made a lot of mistakes, eventually found a lot of success on this channel, getting around 300,000 subscribers, over 30 million views. And so I want to take all that knowledge I've learned over the last 10 years and kind of condense it into some of the biggest things that have helped me grow on YouTube, the biggest things I've learned, and put that all into an easy to watch video so you don't have to spend 10 years learning these exact same things. Now, the first and biggest lesson I've learned with YouTube is that YouTube doesn't push videos, it pulls videos based on viewers' interests. One of my favorite pages of all time is YouTube's performance frequently asked questions. You can just Google search this and pull this up. It tells you so much about YouTube. And one of the things that if you look on here is how does YouTube choose what videos to promote? They say, our recommendation system narrows down the best set of videos to offer your audience by paying attention to what they watch, what they don't watch, what they search for, likes and dislikes, and not interested feedback. And the key here in this is they set of videos to offer your audience. They offer the videos. YouTube doesn't try to push or promote you. It's all based around the viewer. Viewer comes to YouTube and YouTube's trying to figure out what they want to watch. So they put something in the search bar, they click on a few different types of videos. And so YouTube's paying attention to what topics is this person interested in? What are they watching? What do they click on? What do they not click on? And then recommends content based on that. So if you look even in here, you go to how are videos ranked on home. It's by watch and search history, how often your audience watches a channel or topic, and how many times we've already shown each video, as well as performance, how well your video has interested and satisfied similar viewers, among other factors. And then for search, your title, description, and video content matter, and whether that matches the viewer's search. But more importantly, what videos drive the most engagement for a search. So YouTube is really monitoring the viewer and paying attention to their interests and what they like and what they don't like, and that affects everything. And it's a really important perspective switch, because when you realize that YouTube only cares about the viewer, it makes you realize that I have to make content for the viewer and not just for myself. I can't just post any video I want and expect YouTube to just show it to people. YouTube's only going to show people things that they are interested in. So you have to make content that are around topics that the viewer is interested in order to get views on that video. As bad as it sounds, you're very much a slave to the viewer and their interests in serving them. You have to be selfless as a creator and give people what they want versus just making content that you want. And that's what really screwed me up for the beginning years of YouTube, is I was just making videos I was interested in, and people weren't really interested in that. And then eventually I kind of caught on to, if I start making videos that are on topics people are interested in or help solve viewers' problems, that's when I started actually getting views and momentum around my channel. And with that in mind, lesson number 2 is that topic research is everything. I will go as far as to say that topic research is more important than your thumbnail. It's more important than your title. It's more important than the video itself. It's more important than your tags and your keywords and everything else. If you choose the wrong topic, again, with YouTube in mind that it is a pulling system, not a pushing system, then the idea is really all that matters. Choosing things that you're around topics that your viewers are interested in, so you can either be recommended or if they go and search something, knowing your viewers' interests and what they're searching for and what your audience actually cares for, being able to pop up in search is also knowing and doing the research there. And the way I like to research, number 1, you can just use the YouTube search bar and just start typing in what you think your audience might be searching for. And then I also like to use keywords everywhere, which will actually show me the search volume as I start to type out things. So if I search, with my channel has been mainly an editing channel now, even though we focused a little bit more on the YouTube growth side, I could search early on in the days how to edit in and see what autofills, how to edit in like Premiere Pro or CapCut or this, or best editing app, for iPhone, for Android, for YouTubers. Like these could all be things that'll autofill in that YouTube search bar. And more often than not, the things at the top that it's recommending is the stuff that usually people are searching for, or the most relevant things. And then I can double check that. I'll actually search for whatever that query is, and I'll look at those top videos, and I'll actually see, did these videos, well, number one, did a video get more views than the channel has subscribers? That lets me know this video blew up and is doing really well for this channel, because if they have only like 20,000 subs and the video has 100,000 views, then clearly it wasn't the 20,000 subs that contributed to those views. It outgrew the audience. But I could also just click over to the channel and look at their views before and after that video and see if that was an outlier video. I also like to use the free extension of vidIQ, not an affiliate currently. I just used the free version because I like that outlier score. But I'll look at the views before and after and see if it got more views than the channel normally gets. But with the free extension of vidIQ, it'll actually let you know that, oh, this video did 4 times better than what the audience, than what the channel normally gets from their audience. And in my head, it's if there's no demand for that video, I'm not going to make it. I only make videos that have demand, and that increases my chances of my video doing well. Obviously, I still have to make the thumbnail, the title, the video, make it actually good content, but I'd much rather, if I start on something that has no demand on it, it doesn't matter how good my thumbnail is. It doesn't matter how good the video itself is. If there's no demand for the topic I'm talking on, then it doesn't matter. And probably something important to note too is your title plays into that topic as well. I'm not just saying like, oh, well, my topic's Minecraft, and there's millions of people who play Minecraft, so therefore, I'm choosing an in-demand topic. No, your title also plays a role with your topic choice and your topic research as well. What do people like watching within Minecraft? Do they like watching challenges or playing Minecraft in hardcore mode? I can't talk. In hardcore. Do people like playing Minecraft in hardcore mode for 100 days? Like, you're going to see, what are those outperforming videos? Is it more how-to content? Is it more entertainment? What makes those videos entertaining? I want to understand as much as I can about this niche and what's working and what viewers like to watch, and then base my ideas and my strategies off of what viewers are already interested in. And continuing on that thread, lesson 3 is to study successful channels in your niche. So whatever niche you are in, you should find like 3 to 5 competitors, not all just million subscriber channels, like a whole mix of channels, both small and bigger channels. And I want you to study them. You want to look at their most popular videos. You want to look at recent outlier videos, again, going through their most recent videos, and you'll see what they normally get for views. And then you'll see, boom, outlier videos within their last 3 to 6 months, most likely. What are those topics? How are they designing their thumbnails? When you click on their videos, how's that opening hook look like? What's that whole editing process look like? Are they adding music and sound effects? What is this whole thing that they're doing? One of my favorite authors and speakers, Brian Tracy, talks a lot about the rule of cause and effect, which is if you see an effect you want, all you have to do is figure out what caused that effect and repeat it to get the exact same result. So for Brian Tracy, he was in sales, and he saw that there were some people on the sales team who were making like 80% of the sales, just like a few people, like these top 5%. And so he went to them and asked them how they did it. They told him, and he repeated the steps that they did to get those sales and got them himself and became one of the top percentage. So with that same logic, it's the same with YouTube. You look at the top creators in your niche and you're like, okay, how do they make their thumbnails? What topics are they choosing? How are they hooking the viewer in the beginning, keeping them engaged and watching till the end? Like, we want to become experts in this space of what people are doing. And oftentimes you're going to find patterns that your competitors often have the same topics that they've covered, where each channel has covered a similar topic across all the channels. And you'll be like, oh, I see. Whenever someone in this niche talks on this topic, it gets millions of views. There's very clearly demand here, and I should probably make a similar video, or a video that could be maybe a follow-up video to something like this, like something along this topic. Find a way I can stand out from everyone else, but there's clearly demand around this. And then also, this is going to help direct how you make thumbnails, how you edit your videos, how you are on camera, how professional they are. There's so much you can extract and learn from successful people, not to just steal, but to understand, okay, this is what my competition is doing. I need to be at least at this level. Or to understand my viewer more and what videos get more views and which ones don't, because the ones that get more views obviously have a broader appeal or more interest to my audience than some of the other topics they talked about. So that can even help you weed out some of the ideas you already had. You might have thought, oh, I'm going to talk on this topic, but I can see my competitors tried to do the same thing and they only got like 2,000 views. Like, obviously this wasn't a good topic choice. So, oh, I should probably not talk on this, but oh, this other topic, you get the idea. Lesson number 4 is to solve in-demand problems. And this was huge for me. I caught on to this in 2020. I looked at all my top performing videos over the last few years and found that they were all like tutorials or search-based content from people looking to solve a problem, whether it's to see, an example of iPhone footage or how to add music in YouTube or an editing tutorial. And so it's like, okay, if these are the videos that have gotten me views, why don't I just make more videos similar to this? Why don't I make more how-to content? And that's when my channel exploded, is I just started covering all these different how-tos. And at the time, I wasn't researching. I was just, I'm going to do a how-to this and a how-to that I think my audience is interested in. Now I do the prior research to make sure there is demand and people are looking for that information. But solving people's problems is the easiest thing to do. And sometimes I didn't know the answer. Sometimes I was like, I don't know how to do a zoom effect in CapCut. So here, let me go and teach myself how to do this in this app. Oh, there we go. It took me 10 minutes to figure it out by myself. Now I can shoot a video and condense that information into a 2-minute video and upload it. And what do you know? It's going to get 1 million views. Because and all I had to do is just solve the problem for someone and put it in a video. So you don't even have to be an expert in solving the problems. Sometimes you just have to do the extra work they're too lazy to do and throw it into a video. But I found demand, and so I made the video. So solve people's problems, and if possible, do the prior research to make sure it is a problem that is in demand, that people actually want solved. And if someone's already solved that problem too, it doesn't mean you can't solve the problem again. If they made that video 4 years ago, why don't you make a new updated tutorial? And actually, let's make that lesson number 5 is find ways to compete. So with my content, like, even editing tutorials, like when I came into the space, there's actually a video on InShot that someone had like 170,000 views, and it was the top editing tutorial there. But the thumbnail looked bad. The dude took forever to get to the point about editing the video. And also his said like how to edit in InShot in 2019. So I came along and I made the exact same video solving that problem. I showed how to edit in InShot in 2020, so my information was more up to date. Mine was an 8-minute video, where I think his was like a 15-minute video. So same information in a shorter period of time was the way I competed. I made my thumbnail look nicer than his and was simple and easy to understand. And in 2 weeks, I had taken the #1 spot with a channel under like 5,000 subscribers or something like that. I beat a channel that had over 100,000 views on it. And was able to rank my video above theirs, just like that. And all I had to do was make a better video. And that's also something interesting with like search content. I'm going to talk about that a little bit here as well. But it's like you can solve problems and you can also compete with problems that are already solved. So if you want that top video, you're just competing with the people in the search results who are also solving that problem. Or maybe you add more value by making a more extensive guide, or you add value by making a really quick and easy to follow guide. Or maybe you just compete by making a better thumbnail than someone else. And so your video is going to be more clickable than theirs, and eventually it'll rank on top. You have to find ways to stand out. You have to get creative. Think of ways where you can be competitive. And part of being competitive too could be knowing your viewers' pains, the goals they're trying to achieve, the benefits they want, and putting those in your title and thumbnail, which your competitors might not be doing. So make sure you put a lot of effort into that topic and that title with solving the problem so you can really compete. Lesson number 6 is that if you want to make money, mention the things that make you money in your videos. Speaking of which, I do have one-on-one consultations. So if you do want to work with me directly, that link will be in the description. Wow, was that so hard, Colin? And this was a big problem for me. Mentioning stuff that I'm offering, whether it is paid products or it's affiliate links or different things like that. I was just, for some reason, just pursuing AdSense, and I didn't mention all these other affiliate programs that I was a part of, and I literally missed out on thousands and thousands of dollars. My main CapCut tutorial has 2.5 million views on it, and mentioning my affiliate, Epidemic Sound, would have been so easy to do, but I didn't. And it's like, I use that music in CapCut, but like, I didn't want to tell the viewer about that. I didn't want to tell them about this software that benefits me so I don't get copyright claims. Why would I not do that? And so don't make my mistake. Talk about the things you offer, whether it's courses or coaching or affiliate links or a buy me a coffee. Like, just make a quick mention, like, hey, if this video is helpful, consider buying me a coffee. Like, you could totally do that. Or use the YouTube thanks in the comment section, or click subscribe even though that's not really value. But if you want to make money, you have to mention stuff. You have to talk about it. You have to let people know that it exists. And like I said, I missed thousands on thousands of dollars for not talking about my affiliates. Don't make that mistake. If you have affiliate links, or a company that would be a good affiliate and you're making a video and you can easily mention them, mention them, get in that affiliate program, utilize that, because that's going to make you tons of money. You just have to talk about this stuff. And along those lines, lesson number 7, YouTube search is the key to passive income. Holy cow. Has YouTube search impacted my channel? I have videos from 2019 that are still getting views and are still getting AdSense, and some of them are literally labeled like 2019 tutorial and they're still getting views. Like, why is someone clicking on a video that says 2019 tutorial? I don't know. I don't know how it's getting recommended, but it is, and people are still finding it. So when you post content on YouTube, especially for search, it can live on for years and years and make you AdSense money. But also, if you're promoting your own products and services and you mention those in your videos, those videos live on for years and years and make you AdSense and affiliate revenue. So you have this huge power play of just getting, if you can just successfully get a video to rank in search, or a few of them, they can just keep making you money. I'm going to talk about this in another video, but some of you guys won't even make it this far in this video. So, I can talk about it twice. This year, I've done something like, out of all my videos from this year, I've gotten like 155,000 views in total from videos I've posted this year. The channel itself has gotten like 5.3 million views this year. And that's all because the content I post now, may not grow for a while. It may take a long time. It may only get, a couple hundred views a month, or a couple hundred, or 1,000 views a month, or something like that. But once you build out a library of search-based content that can rank in search and continue to get you views, you build up this library and you get consistent views to your content, to your channel, which turns into consistent revenue and subscribers and people finding you. I think way too many people are focused on getting millions of views versus getting the right videos to rank in search that can bring you affiliate revenue, drive people to your email list, and all these different things. So don't ignore search. It can be a really easy way to get right in front of a hot lead, someone who has a problem they're trying to solve that you can be the solution for, or your affiliate can be the solution for. And, they may not really know you, but they'll still go and check out that affiliate because it solves a problem for them. And then that video ranks in search, and then it makes you money for years. So yeah, don't ignore it. Tip number 8 is that SEO is about human optimization more than algorithm optimization. And this is so important to talk about right after talking about search, because so many people are caught up in keywords and the SEO tactics and things like that. I spend no time on that. I do care what people search for, because sometimes humans will click on a video that matches their search query, but that's humans clicking on the video. It's not necessarily the YouTube is like, oh, wow, they used the right keywords, let's show this. It's way more about getting people to click. There's so many times, and if you start paying attention to this when you search on YouTube, sometimes you type in something, a specific search query, and the top video has it doesn't have that search query in the title. It's just YouTube knows that this video is going to satisfy the viewer, and so they show it on top versus one that might have all the right keywords. So if you really want to win with YouTube search and things, spend way more time on human optimization. This is a mistake I made. I spent a lot of time doing the tag thing and tag optimization and, you know, adding all the right keywords and things, but that never did anything. And now my focus has switched way more to appealing to humans, making videos that people want to watch, and that has helped me out a ton. And finally, lesson number 9 is to experiment and improve. And this one might seem obvious, but in my consultations and other, you know, whether it's, you know, paid or just through other groups and things like that, I've come across channels with over 1,000 uploads that are still at 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. And there are people who will just continue on consistently posting, but they don't experiment, they don't improve, they just do the exact same thing over and over again and expect different results, which is insanity. So you have to be trying new things. If something doesn't work, okay, well, let's try this. Oh, that doesn't work, let's try this. Oh, that doesn't work, let's try this. And once you do find something that works, you 10x on it. You keep doing that thing. And so it's really important to try and pay attention to your content and ask yourself, have I changed over the last 6 months? Is the video I posted 6 months ago, you know, does the video I post today better than the video I posted 6 months ago, than the video I posted a year ago, etc.? Are you actually improving your content, or are you stagnating? Are you doing the exact same thing you've always done? And are you actually trying different things? Are you actually strategizing and failing in different ways so you can find the right successful thing? Try and fail at YouTube as many ways as possible so you can get to the stuff that actually works, and then I would double down on that. And we'll actually make that tip number 10, just because I forgot about that, and I should definitely talk about it, which is when something works, 10x at it. When I realized tutorials were working, or a video would pop off, you know, I'd be like, okay, what's the next follow-up video I can make? You know, if I do, you know, the first video popped off for me was InShot tutorial 2020 or something like that, how to edit with InShot. Once that video popped off, I was like, okay, what video could I make that people will watch that video and then go on and watch another one of my videos, you know, and kind of start binging my content. So then I made an advanced editing tips video. And so people would watch the InShot one and they would go to advanced editing tips. It was like, great, now I've got them in a binge watching session. And then something similar happened with CapCut. I made a CapCut tutorial and it blew up. And then I made an advanced editing tips video and that blew up. And then I made a legendary editing tips and that blew up. And then I made a mastery video. And so I made all this content so that way when someone clicks on one CapCut tutorial, they end up in a binge watching session watching tons of my content. So when you do have a video that succeeds and it takes off, make more of that content. Talk on that topic more. So that way, you know, you can get these viewers binging your content. They grow to know, like, and trust you. And it also encourages them to subscribe. It encourages them to take action on the products and services that you offer because they're watching you and mainly you. So once you've experimented, you've done all those things, and you find something that works, go all out on it. You'll see this all the time on TikTok. Someone gets famous for doing one thing and then they do it 50 times because they're going to capitalize on people interested in that video. And the same with YouTube. Something works, capitalize on it. Make a full series so people can binge watch you. And that can really help, you know, exponentially grow your channel, get you tons of views, tons of subscribers and revenue. And if these random slew of tips were helpful, you'll definitely want to check out our other YouTube for Beginners playlist. I have like course content that I upload to YouTube that you can check out, like full courses, so that way you can master YouTube. I'm here to make sure you succeed on YouTube. That is my goal with this channel. So check out this playlist, and I hope to see you over there.